Hi, and welcome to day 30 of JanuDAILY. As you can see, I'm in my office. I'm getting some work done. We actually have a very early play date this morning. Thankful for friends that will accommodate a very early play date so that we can still sneak in a nap before school, which is great. I actually have not gotten together with these friends all at the same time in a hot minute, so very much looking forward to that. Not sure how much work I'm actually gonna get done while at this play date, though I will say these friends are awesome and generally offer play dates so that we can get work done. There's one other mom in the group that is a work from home mom as well, like stay-at-home mom as well. So they're very good about like giving us the opportunity to focus for a hot minute. But I will also say that like it's so tempting just to like hang out with your friends when you're finally all together, because the other part of being a work from home stay-at-home parent is the isolation is real. It's real. I talk to you guys all day long, but otherwise I talk to a toddler all day long, toddler and dogs. So it's also very nice to have full-on interaction with a human being that's the same, I was gonna say the same age as me, but that's also not true, because the reality of being an older toddler parent, we waited a very long time to have children, is that when my son makes friends and I befriend the parents of his friends, they're like 15 years younger than me, but that's okay. They keep me young, but I learn a lot from them. I learn so much from them. So, we have a little buddy coming to say hi. Hello. I want to know if you have had in the past or currently female cats and male cats, if you have also noticed that there is a significant difference in the level of affection offered between the two. I've only ever had male cats, like of my own kitty cats, but I've grown up with female cats, only female cats actually. We did briefly have an orange cat that we called Orange Cat because he just showed up at our house one day, and just as much as he showed up, he also just disappeared one day. He never came back. But I feel like male cats are just so much more affectionate. He's also a Maine Coon, who Maine Coons are just notoriously affectionate, but can you guys hear him purring? I will say that I have people who are not cat people who love Cammy, because Cammy was raised by dogs, so he doesn't know that he's a cat. Anyway, I'm trying to get some work done very quickly before the day starts. To be honest, I have a whole day before the day starts. I'm also waiting for my bread to finalize proofing. So I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's video. I did prep a loaf last night and decided that I would let it bulk ferment on the top shelf instead of doing it in the Instant Pot. I was going to set an alarm to like go check on my bread in the middle of the night. That's ridiculous. I honestly could have done that because of the number of times I was up in the middle of the night with our elderly dog. One of the first times she got me up would have been exactly when the Instant Pot would have been done. So I should have just done that, but I'm gonna let it. I would rather err on the side of overproofing than underproofing, I have learned. So we're just gonna let it do its thing. It's still, when I press into it, it doesn't slow rise back. It's just like, honestly, my finger sticks too much to even get a sense of what the dough is doing. So we're gonna let that hang out for a little while longer. My sourdough starter that I fed at the same time that I made that loaf has already doubled in size. So I don't know if that's any kind of indication. I don't know. Anyway, these are the things that float around in my head before 8 o'clock in the morning. I probably should start my habit of morning pages back. There are so many morning habits, or no, honestly, not even morning habits. There are a lot of habits that I would like to either reintroduce into my life or introduce for the first time. I just have to get organized enough to like prioritize those and figure out where they would fit in my regimen. Everything right now feels very unstructured, and that's not great for me, and it's definitely not great for my neurodivergent child. So I need to like take some time in the next couple of days, maybe in the next week or so, to kind of create a regime. I would love to be able to like print off like a visual schedule that my son can pay attention to understand like where we are in the day, so that it helps set expectations and eliminate some of the like unnecessary battling that we can have sometimes. So I'll take you guys along if I do end up doing that. It'll be after JanuDAILY, I'm pretty sure, but I will make a video about it if we do it. Maybe I just say it now. We will do it, and you guys can hold me accountable to that, because I think I would benefit from that for sure. And I know my son would benefit from that for sure. And I think my mental health would thank me for it. So let's just put it out there that we're actually gonna do it. But anyway, let me race through a little bit more work and then we're gonna get ready and go to our friend's house. Tell me you're going to another stay-at-home mom's house without telling me you're going to another work from home stay-at-home mom's house. I have no shame. To be quite honest, it's cold, I'm tired, it's been a long month, I'm busy, I'm comfortable, and there's zero judgment where we're going. So you know what? Live your life, right? Just live your life. Anyway, we do really need to hop in the car, so let's do that. We're proofed. Possibly we're overproofed, but we're proofed. I'm gonna lightly flour the surface and shape her, but I wanna let you guys see what she looks like. So first of all, she's domed up, she's touching, she's jiggly. Look at all of these bubbles. So she's airy. She looks fantastic. It's 20 minutes later. I'm gonna reshape. I don't know what's gotten into me, but I have a wild hair that after I drop my son off at school, I think I'm gonna go for a run. I'm gonna use that word very loosely. It's been a very long time since I've been running, like a very long time. So it may be more of a walk than a run, and I'm okay with that. But there was just something that kind of like, it's sunny out, it's not terribly cold. I have the time, which is unusual, where I don't have to run with a stroller. I think I'm gonna take advantage of that and just give it a go. And whatever I accomplish is more than accomplishing nothing. And the first time back out is always the hardest. So as long as I rip that Band-Aid off, then maybe, I don't know, like once or twice a week while my kid's at school, or maybe once when my kid's at school and once over the weekend, I could go for a run. That sounds kind of nice. And like one more thing that brings the old Joey that I know was in there somewhere underneath all of that darkness and heaviness back to life. That feels good. I may feel differently when the run is over, so I'll definitely keep you posted on that. But I've got my gear on, although I am kind of glad that this sweatshirt is long because these are these like booty leggings from Halara. So my booty is covered because nobody at school drop off needs to see my booty. I've got my running shoes on that don't have nearly as many miles on them as they should at this point in the game. In fact, at this point in the game, I should have already replaced them like twice. But I haven't been running like I used to. I used to run like 3 miles every other day. I'd be surprised if I could run a mile right now. But hey, gotta get back out there somewhere. And I'm actually like really excited. I also packed a deconstructed tuna sandwich so that I can make that after my run. But nobody likes a soggy tuna sandwich. I feel good about this. Hesitant, cautiously optimistic. Sounds like the right way to describe that. In case you're wondering, this is what a very hungry sourdough starter looks like. Is this gonna focus? Like just super liquidy. I'm gonna feed her. I also have the Dutch oven in the oven. I'll bake that loaf tonight. It's probably too early to do it, but I just feel like doing it. Other news, if you don't have a functioning ice maker, I've talked about this in vlogs before about how we have a Samsung fridge. So if you know, you know. And if you don't know, just consider yourself lucky. That being said, we have to have a separate ice machine. This is super inexpensive and works really well. It came pink. I did not order pink, it just came pink. It was a mistake, but I didn't care enough to like return it and get the proper color. I ordered black. I think I ordered black? Yeah, I didn't care enough. It lives in a closet when I'm not using it. I just batch make ice in it and then put it in my freezer. But making ice, one, because I put 4 ice cubes in my Dutch oven while I'm baking bread and we're out. But also because I would really like to make my little calm down cocktail. And I want that to be as cold as humanly possible. So once I have some ice, I'll make that little cocktail and I'll share it with you. I need to calm down. Let's feed my starter. Pull her out. I'm gonna score her up and we're gonna pop her in the oven. Come on. Listen, I don't know why I double knotted this. Where did I think the bread was going? Here we go. This is what it looks like. Okay, moment of, well, one of the moments of truth. I always do this. I open the oven. Where's my other hot thing? Did I put it in the drawer? I did. I'm losing my mind. Okay, here we go. Please be bread, please be bread. Okay, that's bread. Back in for 15 minutes.
See if it,
oh shoot, I do that every time. Oh.
really?
That's even better. That's bread.
Thank you, Mom. Thanks, Mom. I eat it.
You will eat it. You'll eat this?
Yeah.
Great. Not right now because it's very hot.
It's hot. It just came out of the oven.
That sounds good.
And not it's boom.
Yeah, you're knock and go boom on the bread.
It's boom boom bread.
Boom boom bread.
The boom boom boom.
Bread. A boom boom bread.
It's
Boom boom bread.
It's boom bread.
Boom boom.
I boom.
Dedicated got boom boom boom.
No, I boom.
You boom?
Yeah.
Alright, let's boom tomorrow. It's too hot to boom tonight.
Boom 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 boom.
I am so happy with this. Oh, she's pretty hot. That was dumb. I'm gonna make my calm down cocktail right now and I'll tell you guys what I'm making. Okay, this stuff is the secret weapon. I just heated up this little bit of water. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons to this. Now listen, this on its own is the beverage. Like, you would put your 2 little teaspoons in warm water, you'd stir it up, you'd add more water, some ice, and there you go. I like to make it taste like one of those loaded teas, but one that won't give me a heart attack and one I can drink before bed. And something's just better about a fun, colorful, fruity beverage. But for some reason tonight, I'm like, it's not even the beverage I'm craving, it's the ice cold of it that I almost feel like I need it to like shock my nervous system into like calming down. All right, so this will fizz up, waiting for it to go back down. And now I'm gonna add a little bit of water. I'm adding a very berry Propel. I just added this. Let me get something to stir it. Okay, I'm gonna stir that up. And then, this is my favorite stuff. Is it healthy? No. Does it taste delicious? Yes. This is the Crystal Light Blueberry Raspberry. Just gonna 2 little squirts of that. Stir up. Now, ordinarily, I would add more water to this now. I'm not gonna do that because I wanna fill the rest of this glass up with ice. Because again, the thing I'm looking for is the shock of the ice cold beverage. And there you have it. Calm down cocktail. It's so good. It's even better on like a summer's day, but like, oh, that's hitting exactly how I wanted it to. I guess I should mention that this has 325 grams of magnesium in it. That's why it's like a calm down situation. So that's like the trick to it. So honestly, you could really use any type of magnesium, but that's just the stuff I have. And I've had it for a very long time, so it lasts a while. Because I make this drink pretty often, but it'll help you deflate. Just sort of like bring your shoulders down, which I need. I'm gonna drink this. I'm going to maybe find something to eat for dinner. I don't know, it's 7:45, so it's like getting close to my bedtime and I've yet to eat dinner. I just don't really have much of an appetite if I'm being honest. I had a really good lunch though. I had the tuna sandwich that I made earlier and that was really yummy. But I also ate that pretty late because I'm pretty sure I didn't eat lunch until like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock. So that would explain why I'm not very hungry. But that also just means I'm gonna wake up starving tomorrow. It's fine. I've assumed the position. This stupid little like Kindle contraption is the most ridiculous thing on the planet. Like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. But it truly has changed my evening reading game. Because I can just like, actually, like the number of nights I have fallen asleep reading, and the only thing I have in my hand is this little remote. I'm telling you what, like if one of your goals is to read more in 2025, get the little like page turner contraption and the dumb little... And here I thought that like, this would be something that I would like. Okay, well, that was interesting. I don't know what caused that to fall, but we're just gonna ignore it. I definitely thought this was gonna be something that like when I was gonna use it, I would just put it on my nightstand. No, it's been living here since I first attached it. It's pretty pathetic, but anyway. I am still not even 50% into this book because I keep falling asleep. Honestly, by the end of the night, like I'm just so spent that I get a couple of pages in and I fall asleep. It has nothing to do with how gripping this story is. I'm reading The Teacher by Frida McFadden. I'm so into the story. I'm so curious what happened, how we got where we are. Lots to uncover. I just haven't really had the ability to just kind of really focus on it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. Today was a sourdough heavy day, huh? Anyway. Oh, and I ran for the first time in a very long time. I'm trying to think when the last time I actually went for a run was, and I can't recall. I truly cannot recall. I remember going for a run last April. That was a very memorable run. I don't know if I've ran since then. Don't know. I want to say that I have, but I can't say for certain that I have. But it felt really, really good to get back out there. It was difficult and I certainly had to walk quite a bit. Also, I was running in my mom's neighborhood and we lived there several years ago, and there's a huge hill that I run down at the start of the run, but then at the very end of the run I have to run all the way up it. It's like at least half a mile of just straight hill. I walked a lot of that. But it definitely felt good to do that, and I certainly want to do it again. And obviously, the more you do something, the better you get at it, the easier it becomes. First run, the first loaf, the first few words of a manuscript. These are all things that I need to remember. But yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. I know I keep talking about like the anxiety and needing to calm down and that things have been hard and heavy, and sadly I can't elaborate on much, which I know is really annoying, and like, why say anything? But like everybody, like, sorry, there's a cat hair directly in my eyeball. All right, we're good. I hate to be vague, and I know that's so annoying, but like anybody, every single person has life things going on, and I don't know how do I articulate this. Like, my social media is public. I am private, and there's always just going to be things that like I can't really discuss. They just happen to be really stressful things at the moment, and I'm okay. Everyone is okay. There's nothing to worry about. But I'm an adult and I have a family and we live in 2025. Things are just stressful. It's just the way life goes right now. Everything is fine. We will be fine. Everything will always be fine. And you want to know why I know that? It's because I believe in God, and I know God's got this, and he's never ever let us down, ever before. And with that, I just felt a lot of anxiety just evaporate out of my body, because there's something very powerful in speaking those words out loud and reminding yourself. And therefore, maybe I can remind you, if you are going through something right now, whether you're a believer or not, if it's more comfortable for you to look at it as the universe, then so be it. You're not alone. It's already done. It's already done. You don't have to figure it out. You're gonna be okay. You're always gonna be okay. And the cool thing about life is none of us get out of it alive, so it's really, is it that serious? Probably not. Was that insensitive? Maybe, but dark humor. Anyway, I'm actually gonna go now because I think I'm talking crazy. Thank you guys for being here. If this content resonated with you at all, or you just feel like we could be friends, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment down below, and let me know what you tend to rely on when you're having a hard time. Is there a book you like to read, songs you like to listen to? Do you like to go for a walk? Do you have certain friends? Do you do a wine and walk? Ooh, I used to do wine and walks when we lived in Charlotte. Literally a glass of wine, go for a walk with friends, and just gab. Oh, it's amazing. Anyway, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.